Hey everyone, happy holidays. I hope you guys are gonna have an amazing Christmas or whatever. I hope you guys are gonna have a great time. So I normally do like festive stuff around this time of year and I couldn't think of anything that was festive, to be honest. So I thought, let's draw some comic book characters with Santa hats. Festive. I know, I am a genius. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm sorry. I've got 3 characters. 2 of them are comic book characters. The first one's like just someone I wanted to draw. And we're gonna draw some Santa hats on them because why wouldn't you? You guys can't tell, but I have actually got my Batman Christmas jumper on. It's like my favourite thing I own. So basically we're gonna draw these characters. I'm gonna draw these characters and talk crap. So stick around for that. Okay, first character is Venom, who we all know is super festive, loves a bit of chocolate. So is super festive. These are all coming from the same website, so if you guys actually want to draw them as well, they will be down below if you want to check the website out. It's the website I used to use as a kid a lot. I'm so childish. Now, if you haven't seen these type of videos before, I've done a couple where I draw certain characters. I can't draw, so this isn't going to be like a masterclass. It's going to be more like, what are you doing with your life class? Circle. Can't mess that up. Tell you what I did have a deep emotional attachment to. The Mandalorian. I finished season 2 the other day, and I won't put any spoilers in case you haven't seen it, but let's just, my face was like this the entire time. It just was a roller coaster of emotions. And my brother, he was like, normally doesn't really react to stuff, was sitting next to me, and he's like, he grew up with Star Wars. So when certain things happened, I'd look over at him and he'd be like, he'd be like a little kid. It was actually really nice. Okay, step 2, and I've messed it up. Good thing I have a rubber. Rub out all the mistakes. Something I wish I could do in real life. He might be a bit cross-eyed, but do you know what? It just means he's having a good time. He's enjoying his festive day. He's going, chocolate. I can't give any more excuses as to why this looks bad. Have any of you guys seen a new Wonder Woman? Because I haven't. Because I haven't got HBO. Which sucks. It's like so many streaming sites that you have to buy to keep up with TV shows or movies you enjoy. And at the end of the day, I'm just not bothered enough to do it. Like, I love going to the cinema, so if I was able to go to the cinema I would, because I just like the experience of getting popcorn and a Tango Blast, which is way too expensive for what it is, but way too nice to not have. You can't really get the same experience at home. Like, if Black Widow came out on Disney Plus, I'd watch it because I have Disney Plus. You know, I'd be disappointed because I'd love to see if it could, you know, make a lot of money and prove the executives that didn't want it to happen wrong. But during this current climate, I understand the move to Disney Plus. I understand the move to HBO. I'm just annoyed that I can't watch it because it's just like I've got like 5 different streaming sites at once. This is a lot of money a year. The thing is, when I actually try, it looks shit. When I don't try, it's like, oh my god, I should be like fucking, I can't think of an artist right now. Van Gogh, minus the ear chopping. But Van Gogh in the Doctor Who episode. Sad. I was on a PlayStation store. I told you it's just me chatting shit this video. And I was just looking to see what deals they had because I basically completed everything I have. And like, I can't afford Cyberpunk, and good thing because it's been recalled. But I noticed there's a Peaky Blinders game, and I love Peaky Blinders. It's like, I just love it. And I was like, oh cool, it must be really old, because if you've seen the show, Finn, the youngest brother in season 1, is a kid. And then he's, you know, a teenager and an adult in later seasons. So I was like, oh, it must be season 1 based because he's a kid. Yeah, it's season 1 based, but it came out like a couple of months ago. What? And like I was gonna get it because it was only like, it was under £10 I think. And I was like, oh, it's a puzzle game. Like it's just something to occupy me through another lockdown. And then I like had another look and I thought, no, that looks shit. That looks absolute horseshit. It's the type of game where it's such a popular TV show that you could make a full-on, like, I don't know, game. Like, let's say, like a Grand Theft Auto game, you could do a full thing like that. Like, be Tommy Shelby, be your own character that's a Shelby, be your own character that's involved with the Shelbys, or be like a competing business. Do you know what I mean? That would have been so cool, but pipe dreams. So how this works, if you haven't seen previous videos, is you see the drawings at the end, so you can prepare yourself mentally, obviously. To describe this thing of wonder, I would say meh. So if you want to see that at the end, then do it at your own peril. He looks so stupid. Oh gosh. Do I highlight it or do I not highlight it? I feel like I have to highlight it, right? Okay, next character is, drumroll please. Okay, thank you. Iron Man. He's kind of had a Christmas film, so I'm counting it. Oh my god, I have to start with an oval. I think if you've seen previous videos, you know that I can't draw shapes very well. It's a flaw that I need to work on, but I won't because I'm too proud. So I was meant to be doing a Hulkling and Wiccan romance, like a timeline of their romance video. That has been put on hold because I didn't like how it turned out, and I'd rather do it justice than just half-ass it like I do a lot of my videos, which is going to change from next year. I'm putting a lot more effort into it. So that will be coming. It just mightn't be coming very soon. Speaking of video ideas, I would really like to do a classic comic book video because there's a lot of classic comic books I haven't read. The Long Halloween I haven't read, and I'd love to do a video of me reading them and reviewing them by like your suggestions. So you suggest you should read this and I'll read it, or I'll reread it if I have read it before. I keep dropping stuff. I gotta say, so far this Iron Man is not looking bad. Compliments to the chef. Okay, I spoke too soon. I played the new DLC for the Avengers game the other day, and I actually liked it. Like, I really enjoyed Kate Bishop as a character, and I thought she was quite cool to use, and I enjoyed using the bow. I enjoyed the little side quest more than I really enjoyed the main game, although I really did love Kamala. I loved her powers, and using it in a game, a lot of it was clunky. The one thing that annoyed me was every time Captain America, I don't know if you guys had this problem if you have the game, but if you have the game, no one has the game anymore. But Captain America, anytime he's on screen like going, Kate, I'm sorry we basically abandoned you. Well, he didn't, but everyone else did. His face wouldn't have like appeared, like his face would be there, but say his helmet up would just be black, like the void. And I thought, oh, maybe it's just like this one cutscene. Every cutscene that Captain America appeared in, that would be happening. Okay, I'm nearly done with Iron Man, and I thought it was looking good, but it's not. It really isn't looking good. I just love the fact that this is an actual sketch pad that I bought because I wanted to practice drawing over quarantine, which is happening again. And I've just filled it up with Christmas comic characters that have really bad Santa hats on. Art. Okay, so the next character is technically, I guess, not a comic book character. There may be comic books on him though. probably. He is a manga character because I've actually drawn all the comic book characters on this website. Whoops. And I didn't want to repeat any, so we're just gonna draw Vegeta, my favourite Dragon Ball Z character. Let's just ignore the fact that he's not a comic character. Maybe I could not do his hair because he has a hat on. Vegeta would never wear a Santa hat. Willingly, anyway. So I have not watched a lot of the more recent Dragon Ball, mainly just because there's so much to catch up on. It's one of those things where I'm like, that's a lot of episodes, kind of like Naruto. But I probably will watch it one day. I watched the original Dragon Ball when I was a kid. Like, it always kind of used to be on, and I didn't really pay much attention. Then I remember it really vividly. I was staying at my brother's house, his flat, when he was in uni, with my other brothers. It was just like a film night, and they were watching some crap. It was like, looking back, it isn't a crap film, it was The Impossible, so it was a good film. But like, for a 10-year-old, I'm like, I'm not interested in this crap. So I had a tablet for Christmas that year, and Ben, my brother, who was in uni, went upstairs and put all the Dragon Ball episodes on my tablet for me, so I could just watch that if I didn't want to watch the film. I remember what it wasn't The Impossible, I watched that. It was Looper. Confusing film for a 10-year-old. I like watched all of the original Dragon Balls, and I remember being like so scandalised that Goku was like full on naked in a lot of them. But I loved it. I loved the original Dragon Ball, I loved Bulma, I loved all of it. And then it ended, so when my brother was down next, he put all of Dragon Ball Z on there. Because my brothers are of an age where like they're old men, that grew up with Dragon Ball. I remember Trunks. Before I started watching Dragon Ball, I remember Trunks as a character because one of my brothers, I just remember him watching Dragon Ball Z and there being this purple haired kid and I didn't really know who he was, and then him saying, oh, it's Trunks. I just thought that was a funny name, I just always remember Trunks. Yeah, so I watched Dragon Ball Z, I watched Dragon Ball GT, which we're not talking about, but I haven't really watched anything apart from that. Like, I've watched some of the movies, but I haven't really watched the new series. I'm not really sure what the new series stand is. Is it like replacing GT and Z, or is it after that? Because it must be replacing GT, because doesn't Vegeta and Bulma have bra like after Trunks in the new one, whereas she's older in the... I don't know. I always thought she was a missed opportunity in the original series because that would have been cool to see a female Super Saiyan. I'm done. I've like done some shading as well, so you know an artist has done it. Oh god. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and click that bell because I do videos every single week. I'm an artist, that's all I've got to say. And I will see you next time. Bye everyone.